Hey, welcome to Our American Travel. I'm Al.
I'm Melanie.
And we're just going to talk today a little bit about some trip prep. We're getting ready to take off.
Yep, we are in the truck.
We're in the truck. We're right here. We've pulled it around. We're ready to take off, and we're going to talk about some preparation. We have 5 lists that we're going to share with you. We'll get into those 5 things. There's lots of things that for you, yeah.
Here's the third.
Here's the third.
The others are somewhere
For
else.
you weekend warriors and or some timers that take kind of a long trip, hopefully this will be helpful for you as we take off here. So thanks for tuning in.
Wait. We're always trying to find a way to get out of the house without getting mad at each other and being right?
Yeah, usually she's mad at me. I mean,
I'm sorry, you've done your share of being mad this time. But this help being organized.
Did this face be mad at anyone?
Being organized helps.
It does.
So that's why we made this video. We hope you enjoy it.
Thanks.
Okay, so the first list that we have is our early planning list. So that's the very, very beginning of planning a trip. And what do you do? Because he does most of it.
So this is like one of 5?
One of 5 lists, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the consultant.
We kind of call this our early planning list, and primarily in the past I've always used, yeah, you did.
You've always used what?
I've used RVupgrade. It's an app you can have on your iPhone or Android, or for the most part I use it on the computer. And then also this year I kind of moved to RV Trip Wizard. I bought a membership, and I really like how RV Trip Wizard does it. Both of them kind of give you where the Loves are, where the Pilot are, where the Walmarts are, where the Cracker Barrels are, where all the RV parks are. And then you can kind of go use that information to go over to their websites, like Good Sam will give you a bunch of parks in the area, KOA, and then you can make your reservations through those sites. So that's great.
Hey, didn't you make a video about this?
I sure did. Using RVupgrade, I've got a video, and we'll post that. We'll post it later. We don't want you to leave yet because this is early in the video. Some of you do that, and we want you to stop that right now. I'm just kidding. And so we use Good Sam. We use things like recreation.gov. If you are going to stay in a Corps of Engineering park, or maybe some federal park, or like if you go to a national park, recreation.gov works out to buy tickets or whatever, or campgrounds or whatever. So we use recreation.gov as well. So obviously we use Google Maps. I use Gas Buddy, kind of helps me plan gas stops. On our first leg of our trip to get to here, well, really to get to the previous campground we stayed at in Paducah, Kentucky, KOA, Kentucky Lakes, I had kind of mapped out there's 3 different places we can stop. I think we only stopped at 2 of them. And then coming over here, we had really only one place to stop, or really 2 places to stop, and we stopped at both of those pretty much. So anyway, so it's a good way to plan out your trip.
List number 1. Cha-ching. Oh, check. Okay.
Ding.
We need a symbol. Done. Our second list has to do with truck and travel trailer maintenance, because that's something you got to do, right?
Yeah, you need to make sure you're ready if you're going on a long trip.
Why?
Because you don't have a breakdown and have to call those services that you pay for. I hope you never use.
That's right.
Yeah, like we have like Good Sam, and also on our automobile service USAA, we have a rescue service, so to speak. Okay, so we hopefully never have to use those.
What did you do to get us ready?
Well, a couple of things. I took it into our car dealer or our truck dealer.
Not our
truck dealer, and just made sure that oil was changed. They go through a multi-point inspection. I have them do a double check on the brakes. We don't want to be towing a 7,000-pound trailer down a hill and have no brakes. Have them check that out. I also obviously check out our trailer brake controller that's on board. I check out the tires. We have a TPMS system. Oh, we also did a video about.
We did, yeah.
And we'll link somewhere. We'll link it in the description for sure. And so we do that. Make sure that's working. Make sure everything's good. Also take a look at the weight distribution hitch that we have for our trailer, and make sure it's kind of tuned in, that we're not way up in the front, way down in the back sagging. and we just installed something else. We might put a short video out about it called Roadmaster Active Suspension to kind of give us a little better ride, and it's worked pretty well so far. It's been better, and so with the new heavier trailer, we've had some concerns with our truck. Also, obviously cleaned up the truck a little bit, kind of make sure that the stuff that was in there was stuff we needed as opposed to just extra stuff. We've had a bunch of extra stuff in there. We also kind of take care of any upgrades we want to do. Like, for example, we just put in the backup camera, which, by the way, we also did a
video.
There's a video there, so we'll put it in the description
not
later.
Trying to push the stuff. But,
well, this might be handy if you guys are looking. If you're interested in a backup camera, this is maybe an inexpensive option instead of going with a more expensive one. So anyway, that's kind of what we do on trailer maintenance to get ready to go on a little bit longer trip, like we're on a 2.5, 3 week trip.
Yep.
Ding.
Ding. Bam.
Hey, list 3 of 5. Is that right? 3 of 5. List number 3. We call this the home front list, whatever that means. Because we couldn't come up with a real fancy name.
Yeah, like a to-do.
To-do.
Okay.
It's
this is things to
stuff,
do.
Stuff that, we have a sticks and bricks house. We're not full-time. So we got a lot of things to take care of back at home because we live in a house and her parents have an apartment next to us. Or we have an adult daughter that's in our house. So got a lot of things to kind of work out with them to make sure things are good at home.
Okay, so here's some things you need to do.
What are the things you need to do?
Well, you need to make sure that all your bills are paid ahead of time. Now, you could do that because we have Wi-Fi, obviously, here. So we could pay your bills along the way, but it's just really easier. I mean, you do all the bills on bill pay.
Yeah, most of them is auto draft.
Get them all done.
For a couple,
yeah, get that all done. Number 2, get all your prescriptions filled. You don't want to be without medicine on the road.
Yeah, if you're an old man, you got to have a lot of those things.
Number 3, if you need to go to the doctor or dentist for anything, go ahead and do that ahead of time. In fact, Al had to go to the dentist like 5 times. He's got some kind of...
Twice.
Oh, well, he called her at least 5 times.
Yeah, we called him.
Okay. He's got some
Maybe 4
pain
times.
and something that, he's got to take care of. But we didn't want to be stuck in the middle of Kentucky and not have that.
So I've got to go see. Got to go see him when I go back.
Yeah. Then we worked out some details with our daughter who does live with us and parents just to try to make sure that they were, they will be okay. They're all fine, but
Anyway, we just worked out some details.
Front list.
And we did a couple of home maintenance items.
Oh, we did.
We're still moving stuff out of storage. If you go back and look at some of our previous videos, we kind of moved. We moved in with her parents who moved into an apartment. We built an addition. Anyway, long story, but
lived
anyway.
in our pod for 8 months.
Yeah, lots of stuff to kind of take care of. So you'll have all those things when you start going out on a list, something like that.
So make sure that's all done so you can relax and enjoy yourself. Ding!
Ding!
Bam! Whatever.
Hey, this is list 4. List 4 of 5. Yeah, fortunately they can't see that. Anyway, this is what we call the to-buy list or the shopping list.
Yeah.
So what kind of things do we have to shop for?
Well, it's not just food. There's a lot of other things you have to buy. So I had a pretty big list. Some of on Al's list are things to buy. And then some, like I had a shopping list of things to buy. So anything that I knew that we were running out of, that I needed, I put on my to buy list. And it didn't matter how stupid or silly. Put it on the list, and when you get it, cross it off. Because like just condiments, we don't really keep a set of condiments in our refrigerator here and one in the house because that would just be silly. So I had to buy extra condiments because I had to leave the others at home. We didn't really have any salt and pepper shakers. I was always bringing one from in to the other. So things like that.
Yeah, we also did some food prep as a part of that.
Yes, that is another food prep. And Al did the food prep. He got his pellet grill out and
did some smoking.
Yeah, I smoked a lot of.
Smoked some pork loin.
Not
smoked
a lot
some
of
chicken.
Yeah, meat, not tobacco or anything. So yeah, pork loin, chicken.
I don't think anybody was thinking that.
Okay. We also made some burgers we brought with us. We kind of made double. And we put it with us. So that's one way we're saving money because gas is so expensive is we already have all of this pre-cooked meat. We just have to heat it up and make some vegetables and stuff to go with it. So thanks for doing that, babe. It's delicious.
Awesome.
So, and just very detailed on your list, because if you don't write it down, you're probably going to forget it.
So we probably forgot a couple things.
We did.
Not necessarily in the food or the
Yeah.
shopping list or whatever, but
Yeah.
we're going to get into that next list here in a minute. So this is list 4 of 5.
List 4 of 5.
Cha-ching, ding,
ding.
whatever that symbol
Bam.
is supposed
We
to
really
be.
needed a sound.
Hey, this is list
5.
Wait a second. I was doing this, right?
No, I was going to do it.
Okay, go ahead.
You don't ever give in that easy. What's wrong?
No, I always give in. She always wins.
Okay, list 5 of 5.
5 of 5.
5 of 5, right? And we actually, I don't think you trusted me enough.
What's this list?
This is a packing list. So what I did is I wrote down everything that was not in the travel trailer or the truck that I knew that we would need, no matter how silly or how small. Because one time we left without pillows.
We did do that.
Yeah.
It was like our second trip, maybe.
And you'd think that we would just keep extra pillows, but we didn't. So
We still haven't.
well, we have.
We have one
Yeah, but
that we
sleep
leave
with
in
a lot
here.
of pillows. So yes, we still, and he has a special pillow he sleeps on.
Yeah, I have a
But
wedge kind of
yeah.
pillow.
Like CPAP, you need a CPAP. Write it down. And then as soon as I started carrying things over, I crossed them off. Here's my packing list. It's all crossed off. See,
And this right here is the good list right
this
here.
is his
This-
packing. He's
so
got
much.
check marks.
I have check marks in little boxes. So she just crosses. I have little boxes.
Yeah, but I
Here's a better
like the
list.
whole idea of going like that.
Yeah, we didn't bring that. Anyway, I'm just kidding.
Okay. There were a few things he didn't bring.
Yeah, a couple things I decided were not
Yeah.
mission essential.
And there was one thing, a couple personal items I didn't want to write on the list because I kept them out in front of everybody that I forgot.
Yeah.
So write down your personal items.
Yeah, I have a separate special secret list.
Toilet paper.
You-
Anything, yeah.
you special double secret
Double secret
list that you don't
And
share with
make
everybody.
Make sure you read the list ahead of time. That's key because if you write a list, it may help you remember more because the act of actually writing it down does kind of trigger something. But
So that's list 5.
that was list 5, so we're done.
5 of 5.
5 of 5.
You guys have made it all the way through.
Yeah, and this is day 2 of our almost 3 week trip, and we didn't really have a lot to get. We forgot, right?
No, there's only a couple of things. Actually, what we forgot more of was camera stuff. Just little bitty things like
He's supposed to do that. That's not on my.
like a tripod, and then we found it. We didn't know that we had it, and just
No, I knew that
crazy
tripod
stuff.
was there, but I just didn't know where the top was.
We did leave something. One of our little adapters for
Yeah,
our SD
yeah,
card.
we
We
did.
left that. So anyway, all my fault as usual.
Hey, okay. It's like you actually admitted that something was your fault.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. We hope this will be helpful to you as you take out on a trip. We'd love it if you would like and subscribe to our channel. Maybe hit the notification bell. Bill, who's Bill?
Pay your bills.
Bell. Yeah, pay your bills.
Cha-ching.
The notification bell, so you'll get notified when we publish the next video. And we hope to be coming to you regularly this summer as we head out for the next several days. Bye.
See you down the road.